For me, as a consumer, I would say it will be price and at the same time, transparency. If a brand is transparent about their brand and takes us through the process of how the brand is being made, why not if not? If a brand is transparent, I'll have more trust in the brand. And then if the price is right, over time, of course, yes.
I think it has to do with the acceptability of the products, especially if it has to do with products that you consume. If people, had consumed one and they had, there's this thing about people insisting that, oh, I've tried this product. If you try it too, you will benefit from it. So I think it's about people's acceptability and communicating it to their friends. Then advertising also helps too. Advertising also helps with what you see every day. There's this tendency that, oh, this thing that is being advertised is a good product.
If the brand is consistent with quality, consistency in quality, any consumer will run with that brand.
And they'll keep on patronizing.
They'll keep patronizing.
I don't think it's a single factor. I think it might start with several factors, and then it might be narrowed down to a single factor over time, like consistent delivery of quality. But when it comes to trust, it might start as the way you're perceived. So I might have heard about you, I might have heard that you are a good brand, and I could make an impression based on the information I have received. But the actual trust that then sustains it is your ability to deliver on that promise.
In a brand, consistency. Because at the end of the day, whether or not you deliver quality, if today brands cannot trust that they would get quality today and quality tomorrow, if that consistency isn't there, at the end of the day, brands feel like they can't rely on you. And because they can't rely on you, they can't trust you ultimately. So I think consistency. And of course, while you are consistent, you want to ensure that what you are doing is that you are giving quality.
Yeah, of course.
In the best form to the clients.
Okay, for a consumer to trust in a brand, that means like they'll probably patronize you more. Okay. So for them to build that trust, to build that, it can be different things. It can be the connection that the consumer has built with the brand. It can be their price. There's usually like something special, maybe the unique selling point of the organization. Yeah. So that would make the consumer feel like more trustworthy of that brand.
Brand promise and deliverable. If your brand says, I will give you this, and I subscribe to that brand and I get the value, it means the promises, it deliver on the promises it's offered, then that's consumer trust for me.
One, the product itself. The product itself is very, very fundamental. Forget about the package, forget about the price, all those, the mix, the marketing mix, forget about it. The product itself is number one. No matter how good an advertising is, and no matter how good a public relation message is done on the product, if that product fails the test of trust, it will not go more than once to that person. But if you are able to keep the product according to the message you have given, for example, now you tell somebody that you want to slim down, if you take 3 bottles of this drink, you will gradually lose about 3 kilograms within a week. And the person measures his weight after taking the product, and in a week, the weight is not going down. The person begins to have a distrust. So the product is number one.
Reliability is very fundamental. Responsiveness is key. The ability to repeat that experience for the consumer, very fundamental.